Alright, today we're going to do a Bass Pro Shop Martin Truex Jr. car. Usually I have the garage door open, but we're about an hour outside of Ottawa and we're having an air quality issue with the forest fires going on in Quebec. And actually a guy yesterday told me there was a forest fire in Calabogie, which is half an hour, 45 minutes away from here. So it's it smells like you're at a campfire all the time. So I have the newspaper down to save my 3/8 inch piece of plywood that I have on top of my table. And thanks to being employed at 3M, we have wet dry sandpaper. This is 2000 grit. There's the scissors. We'll just cut off a little piece here with a sandpaper. Wet. We really don't need to sand too much. This car is pretty good. When I made the mold, I vacuumed out all the silicone rubber. We'll be making a video of that shortly when I do this. I think I'm going to do the Nomad first. So I'll just give this a light wee sanding with the bottom here. Give it a slide on the side. That's usually where the excess plastic is, off the edge of the side. And for the wheel wells, I always wrap sandpaper around a pencil. Just keeps the round shape. This is it's Impala SS NASCAR body that'll fit a Mega G Plus chassis. The 1.7 Mega G Plus chassis. Actually, I'll get the one out to make sure that the wheels spin in the front fender wells. All right. So Mega G 1.7. Oh, it's dusty. They've been sitting up there for a while. All right, brand new. Hopefully we don't have any issues with the actual chassis itself. I have some Viper Scale Racing Neo 52s. So maybe we'll change out the magnets too on this. Not today, but we're just going to do the painting today. But I will put those magnets in this car. That'll give me something to race against Ricky Bobby with. So it'll be even. Neo 52s. Oh, snatch her in, and oh, look at that. So it's not too bad in there. The front tires spin. Free. So here we go. Get rid of this chassis. Put the chassis over there. Oh, there goes some more stuff on the edge of the racetrack. The pile begins anew. Give it a dry off with the wrap it up there and let it sit there for a minute. I'll get my airbrush out and get rid of this water. This is the Tamiya color enamel paint X1 black. We have the I got 3 blacks, 3 whites. Oh, thing of solder. Like I said, we have red, pink, yellow, orange, plum crazy, I hope it'll match, and envy green. Well, I'm just calling it purple and green, but a Mopar. So we'll do the Chevy orange Nomad. And we have sticker sets that I got on eBay. I don't know if I got the actual, say, the hot rod sticker sets from Teresa Wolf, but Teresa Wolf, if you look that up on eBay, has NASCAR, the NASCAR water slide decals. There's a few people on. There used to be way more back in 2007, 2008. I bought pretty much everyone. I have probably over 50 sticker sets there that I haven't done yet. Well, we'll do this. Oh, Martin Truex Jr. I do have some Chase Elliott number 9s in there that, well, for some reason this airbrush thing is on super tight. Oh, there we go. All right. Yes. Well, we'll see how this stuff works out. I don't know. We'll put a little. Probably not going to need too much, but a little bit of bar saw to thin it out. Put that over that. Give it a shake. I do not claim to be a professional airbrush painter. This is just the way we do things here. And probably most of the time this airbrush is all gummed up because I'm a procrastinator at doing stuff. Oh, but look at that. All right. Oh, look at that. Blew it right off. I figured it would do that. We'll do. I know, Resin. Oh, I'm going to scratch my paint. But we'll get it done. All right, so here's a one coat. Actually, we'll do I'm going to say this paint here, for right out of the bottle, I know I put a little Varsol in there to thin it out, but that paint works awesome. For me, this is awesome. This, say I am every time I bring this out, even though I've cleaned it before I put it away, it seems to have an issue. I cleaned it before we started spraying here today, and everything is awesome. So we'll let that paint dry, that one coat, and we'll sand it down and we'll put a second coat on. Well, actually we'll dry it, we'll paint the underside black, and then we'll sand it down, and then paint another second coat on there, and then we'll have Martin Truex Jr. I know it's an old sticker set, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, so we got the first coat done there. I've cleaned up the airbrush. We'll wait for that to dry. So maybe in the meantime here, if I can find a clean spot, maybe I will put those Neo 52s in this. Remember right, I painted them blue, so I would know. I'm just going to use this poker thing to push the factory magnets out. Take that rear axle out so there's more press. Just pop them out. There we go. Alright, so factory magnets in this bag. Alright, so Viper Scale Racing, level 52. Mega G magnets. Alright. I just brought this car out because just to save from putting the axle in backwards. Snap it back in place. Everything spins fine. Alright. It's the Mega G Plus Corvette. It's a brand new car. Just alrighty then. So Viper Scale Racing 52 Neo 52 magnets in the car that's going to be Martin Truex Jr.'s Brass Pro Shop #1. I don't know if I've thrown this before, but we're having my hand. There's terminal blocks all in here. We can run 4 lights off each terminal block, one for each there. We're going to daisy chain the lights across here, so I'll have lights up under the garage. There's another project. Alright, to make it easier to see, there's the new Mega G chassis. I'll put this yellow Joey Logano body on it, so we'll be able to see it better. So let's see this car go. All right. These NASCARs, the 4 that are on the track, only have 42 magnets in it. Neo 42s, they're, I call those the COVID cars. We made those for when COVID started. Alright, so the first coat's dry. All dry enough there. I'm going to flip it over. It's still maybe an hour or 2 hours later from when I painted it. It's dry enough to flip over to paint the bottom. And then I'll let it sit overnight, and then we'll sand that and give it the second coat. Alright. Well, hopefully this Tamiya paint will be my friend again, and we're not. I don't need that much in this jar, so this is a perfect. Oh, I love it when this happens. Oh. Should probably invest in some kind of model stand, but alright. So there's the bottom painted. I only do the bottoms one coat because, oh, maybe there's a little bit more there on that one side. Alright, there. Now we're good. Plus there was a couple spots there that I missed. There's even light right there, isn't it? Holy whoa. Okay, so we have the bodies painted. The bottom, I'm going to sand the top down and put another coat of paint on it. And then I'll let that dry too. And then we'll start doing the water slide. Alright, again, it's 2000 grit sandpaper. Just getting most of the water off. Let it dry. So you will let it. All right. Well, we'll let that sit there for a bit. As you can see, well, sand in some spots the paint come right off, but that's fine. We'll do a second coat and it'll be super smooth, we're hoping. All right. All right, so I put the body in there. You see I painted the magnets blue, so we'll know those are Neo 52s. I'm going to run a couple of test laps here with it to make sure that the front tires, sometimes the front tires bind on my resin bodies here, so we'll make sure that's fixed and then we'll proceed to paint. Now maybe the air going over the body on the track will help dry it off some more. Alright, so I did sand a little bit more in these front wheel wells. Seems to help it out better, but so we're gonna begin to paint. That's the way it goes. There we go. Yay. Perfect start again. All right. Oh, and then we blow it off the thing. Yeah. I have to make some kind of a stand here, but it's the way I've always done them. If I get some paint on my fingers, you see those. Again, this is not professional paint job. Well, this is the way it gets done. So there we go. We're second coat to leave it to dry. Alright, so I've glued these two pieces of wood together. Hopefully that'll keep it from blowing off. Fits up the middle. Looks like a little play. I guess maybe I should together. Maybe I'll paint it that orange color. I'll paint it orange because those, like I said, this was the template for the pieces around that bank corner. So I'll paint this thing orange once the glue's dried on it. And then we know it's a keeper. I'll have to, maybe I'll make one smaller for those. The magnet traction bodies are not going to be as long as these Mega G's. So we'll glue this stuff on, two on one side. Two on that side. And one on this side. Oh. And I do not know why I've not done this before. I know the magnet traction bodies pretty much sit on this bottle of paint, or empty paint bottle, and that would hold it down to the table with these Mega G's. So this is different. Alright, we'll get this clamped up. Alright, so we have that all clamped together. We'll let that dry too. Like I said, I don't know why I haven't made a stand a long time ago. And I was thinking too, if I drill a hole through the corner here, I can have it swivel around the table on a screw. Alright. If you enjoy my slot car videos, please smash that like button, share my videos, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll have more slot car videos coming for you shortly.